Okay, people, I'm going to do this final live for today. Okay, people, nothing is working in my favor today because I'm being interrupted by the powers that be over there. And that's why when I spoke to my son, I said there are interruptions. Okay, it's not starting, so I'm not going to wait. It's my new thingy, and I just need to do this to show the world, and I don't know why. I'm not getting anything on this either, so maybe I'll have to fiddle with this later to find out why it's blocked out. So I'm not going to wait. I'm boiling, but as you can see, I'm wearing my brother's shirt. It's very important. So I brought it back from Jamaica 1 year I went there. And some days, it's like the things that reminds me of my memory. Yeah. And I saw some negative thing here on one of my videos, and I'm not going to let it bother me because now is when Google decided to show it. Maybe it's supposed to trigger me, but I won't be triggered. So I'm going to go into my Facebook memories because I think it's very important that I put these across to show the world who or what I am and how I go about doing things. It's not the easiest of whatever to maneuver. So I just read and tell my stories. The pictures are there. And in this picture is a picture of me and Mr. Walters who traveled on the Windrush 70. We're at Brixton Splash. And my throat is constricted. So it's not going well. It's not starting. So I'm not going to let it bother me. I don't know. So Mervelee Myers is not dead yet. And why did Facebook terrorists bring back Monroe Ralston? Yeah, so this would be one of my negative phase. The pussy watchman in my notification. I can start the write-up about whose wife. Who is the influencer? Why is Facebook terrorists sending notifications about Monroe Ralston post and comment to Mervelee Myers on population census 2017? A picture of my grandson and my granddaughter. I'm taking inspiration from Sabia and Lauren on YouTube, but their story is amazing. Who is Mervelee Myers? The day at Windrush 70. So census 2021 is just a replay for Mervelee Myers before I leave. So it's consent for Theresa Salmon. Let Mervelee Myers focus on census 2021 for Facebook. There has been. So leave is a pedophile ring. Fact. Wish I didn't have to do this, but I have to do this. This is years of my writing. Yes, terrorists at Facebook need to read the memories they send in back to Mervelee Myers and review the community standards. Judicial Ombudsman government is a den of criminals. Fact. John Fenton of Personal Consultants is a bogus lawyer and conman. Fact. Barrister Samantha Jones, think she get away with restraint order. What's Bates, Wells and Brathwaite's role? All those. Mervelee Rattinemard knows about the good and bad of politics with regards to my family. Reason my father would not attend a meeting at his gate. Both of my brothers suffer from political affiliations. Fight for justice chosen the lesser of two evils because I believe in democratic process. So, Terry Salmon, who fucking dare you, as I said to my brother Amli D. Nemard. Since Facebook making Mervelee Rattinemard a victim, etc., must come say how they know fight for justice. So these are some of the things I'm going to bring out about how I done the Voice of a Child research and how I wasn't aware what etc. was about. Mervelee Rattinemard wants my family and friends to share my fight for justice post. So the terrorists at Facebook say I'm not alone and stop triggering my post-traumatic stress disorder. No, triggering my traumas into post-traumatic stress disorder. Since you need reminders who you are, forget about getting Sandy to take down posts. If it continues like this from Facebook, might as well commit the suicide then. Yeah? So if Facebook think Mervelee Rattinemard will commit any suicide, Fight for Justice will be back with Marketing.com and more that know more about LEYF. Yeah, they are in the background. Don Newton used to work for LEYF. Enough free ads. See, Fight for Justice advocacy side to do the reviews. No, who else? Facebook and Sandy can fool. So this is a thing about Basil Tomlinson and JLP, our country, grow, whatever. Nurse Rural must come forward about LEYF. And then you wonder why I have palpitations. When I'm being asked to remove myself from social media, with all how many years of my intellectual property, who is going to use it? Mervelee Rattinemard survived traumas from 10 years old. Now, government going to answer about my open letters. What about LinkedIn.com and LEYF? Why did LinkedIn.com refuse Mervelee Rattinemard access to my account? Bright Horizons, why staff joined from LEYF? I am waiting to hear from Bar Standards Board about Samantha Jones. By the way, Michael Carter, my brother said I must get a book and write a diary. With all I have here, money claim need to respond to Mervelee Rattinemard complaints. Sarah Bella 51 minutes ago. Image may contain one person, whatever. Mervelee Rattinemard started with Google AdWords.com in 2012. That is not showing, but people, I'm going to turn this round so you see. I'm going to turn this round so the world see the Marty Bernard who accused me. The Marty Bernard. This is the Marty Bernard who accused me, must be shown. Now, I am the aggressor, I'm the whatever. This is the Marty Bernard. Mervelee and Marty, friends for 9 years. So what about the years before that, Joy? Yeah? This is the day before I came back from my mother's funeral. Yeah? So I would have taken these pictures. years before. Cassandra at my son's wedding. Me and Miss Ivy and Joy. So in that picture would be when Joy come. More pictures. And this is where I'm treated. So now I am this person who whatever. Joy must have been holding grudges all these years. So she was stammer. And maybe because of my front, I put a front across. She was not aware of my trauma. Because I can cover up and hide. So Joy must have been holding a grudge all these years. For me, if she can come and be behaving the way she's behaving and the blame is all on me and what she has done for her co-worker said what she's done for me. I didn't celebrate any birthdays or whatever. But for Joy's 60th birthday, I gave Joy the money. I said, Joy, celebrate your 60th birthday. I combined it with her grandniece, the twin. On her niece. Yeah. Yeah, it was combined with her grandniece. I never, all she did, she sent me photographs to my WhatsApp. And I never posted it out there because I don't think it was me for me to post anything. I sent money for family reunion. Nobody didn't post it out there. So what they gave to me, I think I did post my auntie or whatever. And here I am today. Yeah? Buried in here a prisoner. Yeah? So I am taking the way forward. 5 years of friendship, 9 years of friendship with Marty Bernard. Celebrate your friendship by looking back on the memories you share together. I would have been the one who shared it, isn't it? The next one is no, I'm not going to wear myself because it's not going to start. I'm going to focus on what I'm doing here. So all I share there, 54 photographs. That's my contribution. I just take photographs. I don't know what, I share them. Yeah? 2017. Mervelee Myers added 58 new photos to the album Nursery World Show 2017. That's when I was targeted by 2 white men on behalf of Liz Roberts, the day after the end of the employment tribunal case. Yeah, and all what they're saying. I never let that keep me down. Yeah? So Paul Kernigan can kiss my ass. No, I was going through that phase. I don't say I didn't go through a phase. But what were the positive, whatever? Getting up close with Carl O from Oxfam in Waterloo. Total stranger. I was walking from the EAT home to Mervelee. I said to somebody who called me today, I said, she's in Brixton. I said, when it's, I can do the walk from Bermondsey to Brixton when I'm in walking mode. It's not a problem. I walk. I am more than willing to stop and chat. Can't come on board financially, but I have my social media. Yeah? The glasses are becoming part of my personality. Can't see a thing without them. Home chilling after delivery of the paperwork to the EAT. When you have managed your targets and work to schedule, to achieve your deadline, that's when I can give the £1 million smile. Very rare, squint and you might miss it. And here I am today. My brother said I'm to stay in here a prisoner. I've just used lip balm, or he's asking me what time, so I must go out to walk when whatever. And then people say I interfere with them. He doesn't understand half of what I'm going through. I've just used lip balm. Can you guess brand? You can only have one guess. Well, I asked for my data and LEYF say they only have what I give to the ETK CEO LSA 2015. And this is what I would be talking about. Yeah? This is what I would be talking about because I said I'm not going to throw it away. This lip balm has not done me anything. Yeah? And see what I wrote there in 2015, 2018. I'll just use lip balm. Yeah? And I was looking at something, I found a leaf balm. There it is. And I am the culprit. Yeah? I'm going to be strong. I'm not going to let the tears get the better of me anymore. Because nobody's going to be strong with me. I have to be strong for myself. It's not going to come on, so I'm going to... This is not going to come on, so I'm going to come out of there and see if I can see anything. Or should I? Or should I focus on what I'm doing here and forget about this for now? All right, let's focus on this. I've read that. So this would be in my front garden before they cut it down. Just watch the documentary about the 4 gay young men whom barking and dagging and police, because of whatever reasons, allowed to be murdered. Now, where is the justice for the families? That's why I never let up on the former employers, the establishments, and the systems. When they gang up against me, my Fight for Justice campaign will ensure they are named and shamed. Well, I'm the criminal, innit? I'm the one with needing emotional regulation treatment. I'm the one who police come in here to section, to murder, to beat up, to do whatever. Now I am going to comb out the kinks before it's not up, and I decide to turn natty dreadlocks dread through laziness. My day out was rewarding. Everything around me needs sorting, but I'm glad I get Facebook back on the mobile. Busy getting things done. Daily Express, Lori Reed Taurus. Talks revolves around educational, legal, or literary matters. You Tyrants are steadfast, but even you need a break, and what happens now is just the push you need to get away from it all. Call to hear why it's time to get creative. Yesterday, Master asked for the photos of his flowers, so I showed him on the phone. Well, he did not realize the phone is new, but I realize his memory lapses. I tell him I have places to share his prized possessions on social media. Later, I will get the yellow blooms. I am hoping everyone will enjoy Tom's plants, flowers. So as much as we do, if you ask her, will probably say, my wife don't like them. If you will ask him, he'll probably say, my wife don't like them. Two songs about mother came into my head today. Having no mother, only a poor old mother-in-law, courtesy of Reddy, aka Black Rat Blossom Lewis. And I mean this in good faith, and motherless children have a hard time into this world. My mama used to sing the latter. Growing up in Gaga Street with like-minded persons was a lesson in itself. Go to the research about the changing times and how our children have broken down the barriers and got out of the cycle of poverty that channel and enslave the older generation. And I wrote this in 2015. In 2015, I wrote this. And in 2022, I'm a criminal needing emotional regulation treatment. And my family telling me to come off Facebook to save their blushes. And if I hear certain things, I'm not supposed to say, where is the negativity in this? Where in this have I put anything on social media to be negative about my family or anybody else? I mentioned the name they called Blossom Father Black Rat. That was the name. Yeah? And I made sure I asked before saying, I'm not meaning to be whatever. Where? That's what I'm saying. There must be a ghostwriter on social media pretending to be me. Because what else can I think? It gotta be a dopey or a gunman, but I don't find out yet. Why am I now being labeled with all these on top of what has affected me? My papa, Ivan Sandeman, Gang Gang, Elsie Adina, Mentor, Brother Ashta, Serena Urella, Grafter, Brother Walford Byron Alberni, and Mama Pearline Louise Chambers Nemhad have all died from 9th of the 2nd, 1982, 1st of the 6th, 2014. The story of my life is well documented and taking shape. I don't trust no scheming motherfuckers nor queen bitches, bastards, who dwell upon the face of this earth, and anyone who aga jump the starter's gun and come tell me to keep calm and carry on. All me I go do, me I go say upon the matter, is me old folks use fi did say, me no have good words on me mouth. When me ex used fi abuse me, he would say I write everything in my black book. Well, it's the same black book me did take and catch him RC. But I am one to forgive, but not forget. We have since reconciled. Carl and I shared much more than a great friendship and respect for each other in common. Our brain functions, so now SM has become my big black book. Anyone want to read any of my writings and want to take them on board, who the cap fit, make them wear it. To what's it not? Me old folks say, if sinting no hot bud, it no fly a night. Me gone do what me do best, documenting to get some of the stress off of me. What have I been saying? I've been writing from I was little. As therapy. It is written here, so where in that is anything negative? Unless any family and friends or anybody know they have done me something and have a conscience. Tell me. This is the dress I sew. I started it sewing a dress. It didn't turn out the way I wanted. I cut it off into a skirt and I accessorized it for the celebration at Lowton Street Community Nursery for Kate and William's wedding. And Kate and William is in the Caribbean celebrating. And I'm here a prisoner. I'm not to talk. I'm to get a diary and write. Who am I writing that for? It's already written. That's what I'm saying to people. It is already written. And with whatever parents has helped me and wherever I am online, why shouldn't I use those to help me instead of what they've done? Huh? So if I give up all this and start again, Where do I start from? When I posted it in 2011, I am modest enough, but I will still extol my virtues. I managed to set my targets and achieve the milestone. So in 2012, 11, when I wrote that, what has changed later? Do you ever wonder why some people have to be so insensitive to the afflictions of others? My daughter-in-law said she's doing disability. Could she use me as a case study? I was once asked to be a case study for Parkinson's. Then nothing. Now all of a sudden now they're sending me information in my email about this, that, and everybody or donate or whatever. What about the other aspect of me? How did I become a criminal needing emotional regulation treatment with all that I've written here? And why did my family not listen to me? Instead of imposing what they think they know and what is right for me. Do you ever wonder why some people have to be so insensitive to the afflictions of others? Well, them cannot bother with me at GIH, God in heaven, tall. Me no have no time for them, and as a matter of fact, me no have no WP, does that to be white powder, for waistband BB, blackboard. So please, me I beg them for go along about them misguided business and make me get on with the serious BAH, business at hand. Me tell Tom me have to find outlets for my pent-up creativity. 2013. Have been reflecting and using up some critical thinking whilst I was laid up in bed. So you better believe I have been making HWTSS, hey while the sun shines, and doing some serious documenting. And my brother said I must come off or whatever and get a book and keep diary. And he's going to tell me he knows somebody who was abused and they writing. That person started writing. My writing started from my father was stricken with Parkinson's. So I must wipe that slate clean. Is that what my brother is saying? And start all over again? How do I do that at 60, nearly 63? And yet I'm to forget all this that I have here? How is that fair, my brother? How is that fair? Tell me, please. So you better believe I have been making HWTSS, doing some serious documenting. Intimidation and harassment can take many pathways to your doors. Yeah? 2013. The last time I spoke to Mama on Ballis BD, she ended saying, me no know where this woman question me for doing. I am dealing with the life stages of changes Mama is going through at present. And even though I try to be strong, I still get affected, especially when health is not good. I was so sick before today and cried like a baby, but I scrambled into work. But I scrambled into work against the wishes of Tom. Why? Because one worker can only have one SM. There is no need to try put a GC upon me, as there is only so much one somebody can do. So now make me go put me feet up in a me BB and get on with the woman scriptions. And by the way, I have no intentions to turn on my mobile till Saturday. There were times when Tom said, answer the phone, do whatever. I tune out, and that's how I cope. I don't answer phone, I don't engage with anybody when I'm going through this period. And it's written down here. And my brother is saying, I should give everything up and forget everything. Where do I start? How do I start if I already have it? By the way, I have no intentions to turn on my mobile till Saturday. It has been off since Friday the 15th. Told my friends Maeve last night I could have coped better if it was my left hand affected. So okay, something is wrong with my right hand. There is nothing I can do if I can't get about because my foot decides it needs attention. Parents, even month end, have to update all the learning journeys by then and prepare for the event. Lord, are we poor me, I go find time to do so much work. Has nothing beat failure but a trial. So let me start the ball rolling. And that is the end. Dedication to women. For strong women everywhere, I am a woman. I am living in hope that I will be resilient enough to gain the tenacity of courage to use perseverance of bravery for the healing. Via my newfound acceptance of self and wisdom. Using the growth of my empowerment in the discovery of my endurance of overcoming my weaknesses with my strength of forgiveness as I continue on my journey of becoming the strong woman in honor of strong women everywhere. So I'm sure this would be the result of the book, the title of the book. The book I've taken so many years to get written. And my brother said it's a scandal and all that. And all that my brother has been doing. I don't know. I don't think my brother knows what he's been doing to me. I honestly don't think he knows what he has done to me and continue doing to me since 2009. But if I talk, I am the one sharing information about Without hope, there is no courage. And without growth, there is no strength. To build up that tenacity from bravery, I am gaining wisdom from my empowerment. As the discovery of healing is central to forgiveness, for acceptance. Endurance is another key skill for overcoming injustices. Perseverance of hope, courage, and bravery. It is important for the healing of discovery. Of how the strong women I am honoring and is desirous of emulating. Persevere with acceptance of wisdom. To be strong in the face of adversities, challenges, and even social injustices and inequalities, which make our life so much harder. But giving up was never an option. Because strong women have to be there to pick up the pieces at the expense of our own survival as we give of our best. Will my brother ever admit what he's done to me? Because he's not aware. He's not aware what he's doing to me, and I'm trying to tell him. But no, I'm the mad one. Without them understanding when he's saying about I'm not gonna, I'm not anti-Marty, no, I'm not anti-Moses. Exactly what he's been doing, because I have written here, it's because I studied and learned certain things that I understand why Gunnar used to lock himself in his house. And when he's coming out, he blow his saxophone. Yeah. And this is another thing I'm closing up now. This is me. Charity Meetup 14, Adversity and Diversity and Inclusion. That is me. And that is how I'm being used. Used by everybody. Go online. And then I am, yeah? Used by everyone. That's the 2017. So this would be 2018. Oh, or later on. Used by everyone, including my family and friends. When this road start getting you down, and there is no more for us to be upon. I'm telling